Hello and welcome back to my channel. It's been a bit, but I've got a new computer. You can see the old carcass back there. Whole new fresh install of Windows. A lot of things going wrong, but hopefully more things going right eventually. Hopefully nothing goes wrong with this first recording either. But we're checking out finally Ateez with Halazia. It's been a minute and I have so much to catch up on, and I know that this one is one of the big ones for me because I love my Ateez. We're going to be doing this song as well as their Japanese release Limitless. I'm going to be doing the comeback stage of Halazia on Patreon after this. Again, I've mentioned it a million times. Nobody performs like that. And also the first episode of Wanties is up on Patreon right now. Let's get to this. Halazia, let's go. I own this album. I just realized that. Oh, so it very much takes right after Guerrilla. Ooh. Oh, okay. Getting straight into it. Love the abandoned look of these sets. Something about this feels very old Ateez to me. That is a shot! Dude! The like post-apocalyptic shots are so amazing. Oh, it's like a chant. I didn't know this was going to be a synth bop. Oh, love the editing on the beat there. Whew. What is this steel orb? San did the spin jump move. This HALAZIA scarecrow. This feels so culty. I kind of like that. This part sells me on the song. Budgets went up. There's such great, like, symbolic imagery here that feels super religious. The way... Oh. Holy shit, this is hype! Yeah, it's like the song was just imbued with the Holy Spirit or something right there. This feels so religious. Huh. Wow, the imagery throughout this video was so goddamn solid. Where did they film this? In this like abandoned looking mall? It looks so cool. I feel like I've also maybe seen this area used before in either another video or something. It looks very familiar. Maybe I'm just thinking of like the teasers from way back. Okay, well, we're absolutely listening to that again. I didn't expect it to be so freaking hype, especially because Guerrilla just was, and usually groups kind of tend to just go in waves. You have some crazy, super upbeat hype song like Guerrilla, you go for something a bit more lower key on your next release. Not so here. It was super intense, but it felt for some weird reason. I know that this is supposed to kind of be, the return to HALAZIA type deal, but it also felt kind of reminiscent of some of their older tracks for some reason to me. But when that kind of second part chorus comes in with Jungho's vocals and the synth rises up, that's when I was absolutely sold. Budgets have gone up. I mean, Guerrilla was already an amazing video, and I think Digipedi might have done that video. This one is no different here. Absolutely amazing. I think Digipedi also did their video before that as well. So, I mean, Ateez has been killing it for a minute now. They're in the pool with the big dogs, and they deserve to be. The black and gold accents in this video, so pretty the way that this is shot. It's really just taking on straight after Guerrilla, but now you have all these HALAZIA accents on everything. And this backing track is hard. Songhwa is like, he almost seems like some kind of cult leader or prophet in this video, and I'm a fan. But all the HALAZIA-esque things seem like they're imbued with some kind of religious imagery. Here, the way it's kind of like he's within the hourglass. Such a cool set. All the speakers surrounding him. But these shots, oh my god, they're so good. And yeah, it's he's like shackled here. Little blue bird that's lost his voice. Yeah, that imagery of like a bird in its cage kind of thing comes through a lot here. But in the end, they use these shackles and chains to pull down whatever the steel orb thing is. I'm way gone when it comes to like any kind of lore with Ateez. I really am, but I enjoy the imagery. Really like saying deeper tone there. My boy, though, that's a shot. Yeah, and even like the church bell. And the way that works into instrumental. This part is so good. Yeah, like absolutely. I feel like that. I mean, it's super intentional in a lot of ways. I mean, the garb of the acolytes here, but even this like telephone pole that's been brought down kind of is like almost mimicking a cross to me. I think all these accents work together really well, whether subtle or not. What a badass intro. Mickey's just, who are you? Oh, I love the way they cut that on the beat. It looks so cool. Man, these shots. And even kind of this, I don't know if it has a particular name, but like, what you do to either like carry your prophet in a chair, you know, with those poles and everything, like a throne. Son is always feeling himself when he dances, man. I love it. Oh, I mistook him. Sorry, I mistook him before. I think later on, Wooyoung does the spin move, not San. Yes. Even the way that they kind of move their God, the repetitious slap of the beat with the overlaid synth, I fuck with it so hard. The embers, so pretty. And Ateez like has this power here where this song is so incredibly hype, but it's also super beautiful and has this like tinge of sadness across a lot of it, especially this bridge, but still like their message, especially with the HALAZIA stuff, is always very hopeful, you know, holding up the flag for the little guy. The way Hongjoong performs, I feel like he wants to be in a metal band. You see those traps popping out? I did. Dude, their title tracks. My God. I mentioned how they're swimming with the big boys now, and they absolutely deserve it. They're a shark. They're a whale shark in the ocean, I swear. God damn. Okay, now this part here. Oh. Does this relate to the stuff at the end of Guerrilla, right? I think so. I'm pretty sure. There could be cameos, I don't know, of like the other group that is now in KQ, who were KQ Fellas 2, basically, that have debuted, and I want to check that out too. I don't know if they might be somehow placed in any of this, but I think this relates to the ending of Guerrilla and that kind of like academy thing. Possibly. Oh, so good though, so good. All right, well, it took me long enough. This was 4 months ago, but we did it, and man, was it totally worth the wait. This is such a good song. An Ateez song that I could throw on my K-pop gym playlist is always going to be a winner. Guerrilla absolutely was that for me, and this is no different. And it goes in a different way. It's a bit more melodic and emotional than Guerrilla, whereas Guerrilla is straight like, I'm gonna elbow someone in the throat. This is kind of like, I'm gonna grab him by the throat, but you know, with a frown on my face. I'm kind of sad about it. Okay, let's move on now to Limitless. This was their Japanese track from about a month ago. Let's go. I honestly don't know anything about this release, if it had other Japanese B-sides or anything like that. I don't even know if they did that for like Rocky and stuff. I have no idea. Let's go. Oh my God, dirty bass. We're working out. The boys. How do you think Sunghwa got that jawline? Not by sitting still. Sans falsetto. This is some of the best motivation footage I've ever seen. This could be an ad for Nike, Adidas. Oh. Again. Hongjoong's fucking with this rock influence. Oh, they look so good in these fencing outfits. Again, sans falsetto, underrated. This song sounds so much like a Japanese release, it's ridiculous. Ooh. There's always this underlying strand of sexual tension in an Ateez video. Oh, I love an isolated vocal line like that. Ooh, I think this song is specifically meant to be like a motivator, this overcoming type thing. Absolutely. Reaching success. Jungkook is always mad looking. Ooh. And this song is so very different from HALAZIA, yet still has so much of the Ateez DNA in it. That's when you know a group has really just found their stride. Ateez has for quite a while now. But this is also a really good release. And it is interesting, and how I had mentioned, Japanese tracks sometimes just sound so like Japanese tracks, and it isn't because of the language either. There's something about like Japanese production or something produced for a Japanese audience that feels very similar. It's a little bit slightly digitized, kind of muddy, and sometimes it bothers me, sometimes it doesn't. It doesn't get to me here whatsoever. I actually kind of like it, especially because this has that kind of overcoming sensation. It's good. This would be great running music, something like you're surmounting an obstacle. And that's clearly what the message is from the video. But I want to check this one out again, just because I don't know if I have much else to say, just because I really liked it. And I, more than ever, need this gym motivation in my life, desperately. This synth is so grimy. Minky went with the muscle fit. Chest price is where it's at, Wooyoung. See, this is a no-go for me. These upside down crunches, no, sir. I think it's just that backing synth that makes it feel a little muddy, but it doesn't bother me. And I love the guitar in this. Oh, his camera tilt? Does he manipulate it? I think a lot of Japanese tracks heavily use filters on vocals more often than normal too. Whoa. Wing on the chorus, killing it. There are probably a bunch of hidden symbols in this thing too, like the scoreboard of when they're fencing. There's probably something in there. What they're striking here with their arrows. No. I think it's just them getting better and better at it. Showing their improvement. Ooh, we got a pretty synth in the back here too on the bridge. Ha, Songpa, what? This group, I fucking love when songs do that. It makes me want to cry. Miki looks so cool there. Ah, it's like they're shooting right through what is standing in their way, whatever that is for you. And now they're all adorned in their badges and regalia. Shield over rare? Yeah, I mean, these are two bops. What do I expect now from Ateez? I don't think they've ever really disappointed me. Like really, Deja Vu, I was probably the only time where I was like, I really like this, but I don't know if I love it. And I have only liked it more since release, but they just release hit after hit, this group, I swear. And all of their success, all of the how crazy it's gotten ever since. I don't really know what was the main thing that blew them up. But you could see it with their ticket sales, with their touring. Like the company is, I'm sure, killing it with them, and they've just really reached some pretty great heights, and they absolutely deserve it. I love it. You could really just see them as one of the bigger groups out there, at least in my head. Maybe they're not like, they don't have the privilege of one of the big companies, so they do what they can, but they're doing really damn well, and I'm proud of them for that. But yeah, we're going to be checking out the HALAZIA comeback stage. If there may be any other extra performances, I usually like checking out the performance videos as well. We'll be doing that too. Let me know what you thought of these two songs. I know that I am late. We have so much to catch up on, but hey, maybe because I'm so late that there's going to be another comeback soon, and I won't have to wait very long. Thank you guys so much. Subscribe if you are new. Check out my Ateez playlist down below, and check out my Patreon. We put up the first episode of Ateez on there, and there's a bunch of other content, variety, live stages, all of Kingdom and such, where you can see some Ateez. Thank you, and I'll see you next time.